Hey guys, I'm Jordan Sparks.
I'm Melinda Doolittle.
I'm Gina Glockson.
And you're watching Reality Check on TVLine.com.
Welcome back to another edition of Reality Check, your weekly deep dive into all things unscripted television. I'm Michael Slezak from TVLine.com. I'm here with American Idol Season 6 standout Melinda Doolittle and a couple of special guests also from Season 6.
I'm so excited. I'm excited to be with you, of course, but I'm also excited about my special guests.
That's like J-Lo. She loves to be around Caleb, Gina, and Alex. She also will accept this and that.
How is he gonna win this? How is he gonna top a Caleb, a Gina, a this and a that when it comes down to it?
Anyway, we're gonna get started this week by talking about The Voice Chainsaw Massacre.
The bloodbath that occurred on The Voice this week almost made me want to stop watching. I mean, that's just too many people to send home. Why are we in a rush right now? Are we? Because we've spent a whole lot of time on some blind auditions and some battle rounds and then another battle and then knocking people out. I mean, we did all of that. And then we let go of 3 people in 1 week.
The other 3, unfortunately, leave The Voice tonight.
You're about to make me put a little girlfriend on it. I mean, we had 8, now we have 5. 8 to 5. Like, what? Does Adam Levine have too many hairstyling appointments to keep? Yes! The way I interpret The Voice going from 8 contestants down to 5 is them saying, like, don't bother getting attached.
They keep saying that this is about The Voice, but then I'm like, I beg to differ, because you just sent home 3 of your most potent voices.
Cat Perkins, team out, moves on, again!
We have to maybe talk about who we liked, because we can't just, I mean, this is the decision they made. Obviously, we're this far into the season. We're going to stick with it.
I loved Josh. I mean, is that even a question at this point? The creativity, the control, the sheer brilliance of that performance, and you say B. I don't even
and not like B as if I'm referring to Beyonce in the shorthand. It was like actually letter grade B. I think I preferred Christina Grimmie's How to Love this week.
Okay.
Once in a while when she goes for a big note at the top of her range, her tone can become a little unpleasant.
She's going too high is what she's doing, so she pinches it off. I think when she stays a little bit lower, it's so much more open, and then the tone is not as piercing. But when she goes really high, she completely pinches it off, and it just like...
It's like that little thing in Alien that comes out of the stomach, like...
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't her coach say that to her, or somebody on the panel? Oh, it's The Voice, I forgot.
Because
sorry.
I think that it's impressive that she can hit those notes, and I feel like the coaches, if we want to put them in quotes, are, you know, more impressed by certain things more so than like actually helping to cultivate something that will be pleasant for everyone's palate.
I like that. That's almost like saying you were a candidate to hit that note. They're too busy checking their own performance on iTunes after the episode to worry about their own contestants. I need to understand how Sisandra didn't make the top 5. She is possibly one of the most powerful, note-perfect voices we've ever heard in a reality singing competition, and she didn't even make it to 5th place.
I think she's polarizing, and I hate that, because at the end of the day, whether people think she's old-fashioned or they think it's too much, at the end of the day, technically, she really is one of the best singers we've ever heard. And I wish people could hear that, especially on a show called The Voice. I wish that that's what we paid attention to.
This is not The Voice. Do, 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 do. All right, let's switch gears and talk about American Idol Top 4 week. You know I love Jessica Muse. To me, she was the plucky best friend of the horror movie heroine. And you think she's gonna make it out alive. And then, like, in the last act, she figures out who the killer is and she goes down into the basement and doesn't bother to call 911 or any of her friends. She just goes down into the basement. To me, that's what the 1-2 punch of So What and Since You've Been Gone were. You're going down into the, why are you going down into the basement? You're not gonna make it out alive. I can't breathe for the first time. I'm so moving on. And then You and I, it's like that last struggle. She gets the knife and she's gonna make it out. It tastes like whiskey when you kiss me. Oh, I'd give anything again to be your baby doll. But then she doesn't make it out.
To Jessica Muse, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like Randy probably should have mentioned what he used to mention every season when he judged, which is it's not the smartest thing to tackle Kelly Clarkson or Carrie Underwood. He's always said that, but then this time I'm like, oh, did we not tell her this before she got on stage?
He ordered a corned beef on rye that day, and so he got distracted.
I'm going to ignore that.
This season is all about sandwiches for Randy. It's like, what am I having for lunch today? They're paying for it. He's like, nice shoes, Jessica.
I like the outfit too. Look at these shoes.
It's kind of the whole feel of the song.
Nice shoes? She's singing Since You've Been Gone. This is not gonna end well. What is he doing? I don't know if I've seen any Idol contestant be that crushed to be voted out. Not in a long, long time. And it broke my heart, but Blue Eyed Lie was damn good.
I felt like because she was right in the middle of one of her deepest emotions, that she delivered the best performance she had all season.
Yeah.
I loved that because I wanted her to go out on such a strong note. Like if she was going to have to go out, I needed it to be strong. And it really was.
All right, so surprise, we have special guests with Melinda as we promised. Jordan and Gina are here from season 6, joining Melinda. All of you guys are in the same room. This is crazy.
We are actually in Chicago. We're actually at Gina's house right now.
She's gonna have a baby! Sorry.
She's gonna have a baby. We're gonna be aunties.
Yes!
And we're really, really excited. There's a little girl coming.
Yeah, there is!
That is awesome. Congratulations. I had hoped that you guys were conspiring to take over as season 14 Idol mentor. Like maybe the three of you could split it up.
That'd be very fun. I think it could use us.
Oh, snap.
It could use a dose of real.
Idol alumni back. That's what I meant to say.
Right.
Yes. Idol alumni would be great to have, especially if it's Gina.
Yes.
I want to ask you guys a tough question. We're down to 3. We're down to Gina, Alex, and Caleb. Who's your dream final 2?
For me, it's Alex and Gina.
Correct.
Caleb, to me, I've loved him since day one, but he's almost perfect to a fault. He's so consistently awesome that I'm not wowed by him anymore.
I feel like they're being more strategic and more inventive and taking more chances. I feel like Caleb stopped taking chances 6 or 7 weeks ago.
I agree. I think he's the big rocker guy. He's technically perfect. Mm-hmm. So, and he knows that, so he doesn't have to work as hard, but I think he should be scared this week. Or next week.
Jordan, come to the dark side. Who's your dream final 2?
I think the final 2 should definitely be a guy and a girl.
So you want Gina, you're gonna go as far as saying you want Gina in that finale.
Each week she has grown, definitely, and she's always been her. You knew from her audition, and ever since she has been very consistent, but a different consistent than Caleb has been.
Some things are meant to be.
She's gonna change up the song. She's gonna, do all that. She has her little rocker thing going on. She reminds me of this Gina. I'm biased. I love this Gina. I definitely think she deserves to be there. And she's young. She is young. And it's awesome to see another youngin'. Hi, I remember what it was like. It was crazy.
That's a rage.
That's a range.
She's got a first single ready to go. That song that she did for her wild card performance of Unbreakable Me, that's her own song, and it's really good.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
Anything, and I try to be someone
Melinda, who's your dream final two?
I need to say Gina and Alex. I have to. You know, I've loved Alex from day one. I just love his voice.
What a thing to do is it was all yellow.
I know that I shouldn't say this, but Caleb lost me last week.
Has your opinion of social media changed since being on American Idol?
Yeah, it gives access to a bunch of retards to talk to me.
He backpedaled during his apology and said, well, I wasn't directing it at my fans, and it was a juvenile use of the word, but like, you called your fans that.
I don't need 10,000 people saying, you should sing this, you should sing that, listen to me, listen to me.
I feel like if we're going to have a winner out of the top two, then I'd be happy either with Gina or Alex, and I'd be really nervous with Caleb that's all.
If you're gonna use the R word to describe your fans this close to the family, or if you're just gonna drop that word period, do we want you representing the franchise as the winner? And I also kind of feel like Gina might be the winner this franchise needs.
But I'm free.
People compare her a lot to Hayley Williams from Paramore.
I was just thinking that.
She sounds just like her, which is good and bad.
I think she sounds like if Hayley and Katy Perry had a baby.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
I think.
But
Look at that.
the awesome thing is there's a lane for her though. It's wide. The music industry right now currently is wide open for that. Yes, Paramore is out there, but Hayley's been around for years. Everybody loves her. Mm-hmm. They have their fan base, and she's going to be just fine. And Hayley also is one of those people that would welcome Gina with open arms. Like, come, like, be around here. Like, we need more girls like her.
The music industry needs Idol, because I think a lot of times the music industry does not do a great job of signing people who are the most talented. So this is our like one opportunity per year to sort of take over from record labels and say like, no, we're signing this person and there's nothing you can do to stop us.
None of us are speaking to
Pleading
that.
the fifth, sorry.
Next question.
Okay, one more question for you guys. If you could change anything about Idol going into season 14.
Wardrobe.
Please do talk about that. Do talk about wardrobe, please.
It's a mess. I think it's a mess. When we were on, and a couple seasons after we were on, we kind of fit a role that we were trying to portray, and now it's very eclectic and nothing's consistent.
I feel like sometimes they dress everybody to a certain theme. I don't know because I haven't been back there. I have no idea how it works, but sometimes they all look like they were all like, okay, we're gonna do stripes and rocker this week, or the girls are gonna wear big baggy boyfriend jeans. Like, what is that? Not everybody looks good in that. I don't understand. But then at the same time, like, we've always had a say. We had a say in what we wore. So maybe they were okay with that. Maybe that's what they wanted to wear. Maybe those were the only choices they had. I don't know.
My season 13 pet peeve that I would change for season 14, well, Melinda, you go first because you might take one of mine.
I'm going to say that in the position that Randy is in right now, I just don't feel like it's a good place.
Are you kidding? What?
Randy Jackson pounding that single. All right.
Thank you.
Tonight's our theme, by the way, is America's Request.
You know, I love me some Randy, and I have championed him on this show.
Yay, Randy. Whoop, whoop. Love you, dog. Dog pound. Live.
But he's a failure as a mentor.
I'll raise my mic stand up just a little bit, and it forces me to have to, like, go this way.
We just lost Jordan. Thanks for that.
I'm down here. Oh my God.
If we're gonna make one change, that's it. I would definitely bring back a different Idol graduate every week to mentor them. I think, you know, when David Cook did it this season, he was fantastic.
Jordan says she's still waiting for her phone call. So
I'm still waiting.
There's no way you would say no to that gig, right? All of you would do it.
It'd be fun. I mean, I remember when we were on the show and when, you know, previous Idol alumni or the winners would come back, it was so fun to see them because it was like they were just where we were.
It's really awesome to have David come in and mentor us because he started just like we have.
So for all of us, it was really encouraging, and at the same time, it was awesome to see them come back home, you know, to where we started. That would be great. I would definitely be like, yes, please. I would love to come. I would love to say hello to all of them.